Greetings YouTube, Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon White. This is episode number 50, and in the last episode, we captured Thundurus after a long and tedious process, at least on my end, because I spent like 45 minutes trying to capture him. But anywho, in this episode, we're going to be finally heading out onto Route 10, which is where we just entered just now. We'll be heading towards Victory Road and the Pokémon League. Probably won't get there in this episode. I'm going to cut it kind of sort of short because the last episode just was so much footage, and this was actually supposed to be part of the last episode, but I split it, so they're both kind of short, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, some of these so-called Pokeballs are actually Fungus, and actually some of the other ones are Amoongus later on. These are at level 30. I'm not going to worry about battling them because they like to dish out status conditions a lot, and a lot of them have the Effect Spore ability as well, so I really don't want to deal with that, so I'm just running away. And yeah, so we have Battle Girl Amy here, and she's going to start off with a Scrafty at level 39. I don't know if we've seen one of these yet, but it's the evolution of Scraggy, and this thing has a lot of defensive power. So as you can see, Spark really doesn't do that much damage at all. I do get the paralysis, but he's going to go for the scary face, so yeah, we both had our speed lowered by a lot there. I'm going to go for Flame Charge to get my speed back up, see where that gets me. And he just goes for another scary face, so I'm at -3 right now. And I'm thinking, okay, well I might as well just go for another Spark. And it just barely hangs on and is able to get off a high jump kick with base power 130 plus stab. That takes away about half of my health before I can finish it off with another Flame Charge. I probably should have just went with Spark on every turn there, or would have finished him in 3 turns, but that's okay. I'm going to actually stay in here against this Mienfoo coming in, and I'm going to go for a Spark, which should kill him in one hit, and somehow at -3 speed, I outspeed this Mienfoo. I don't understand how it wasn't faster than me, but I'm not complaining. Anywho, moving on. What is over here? Nothing? There has to be a hidden item somewhere. There it is. Okay. A Max Potion. Yeah, I'm sure I'll put that to good use, especially with the difficult battles coming up. So I guess it's time to battle this guy next. Another Ace Trainer. Ace Trainer Johan. And he's going to start off with a Fracture. At level 39, we fought plenty of these, but the fact that I have Zebstrika out is not necessarily a good thing. I'm going to stick with it, though, and I'll go for a Spark, even though it's not very effective. Let's just see where it gets me. No paralysis, which is what I was hoping for, and this thing gets off a Dragon Dance, which is bad news, because this thing just can do a lot of damage after a couple of Dragon Dances. I'm going to go for a Stomp, and I get lucky with a Flinch, because if he went for Dragon Dance again, he could have outsped me and then Dragon Clawed me and killed me, but that just didn't happen. I got lucky. Zebstrika grows up to level 46 after defeating him. Electric is next. It's the pure electric type Pokemon. It's the evolution of Tynamo, and it's unique because it has a Levitate ability, which is unusual for electric type Pokemon, and it also makes it so that it doesn't have a weakness. And I suggest just hitting it with your strongest attacks. It's not incredibly defensive, so you shouldn't have too much of a hard time killing it. I got a critical hit with Shadow Ball from Chandelure there, but I'm pretty sure that should have killed him anyway. But oh well. Excelgor is next. It's a Bug-type Pokemon. I don't know if we've seen one of these before, actually. It's very fast. As you can see, it was 6 levels below Chandelure, and it was still faster than me. I don't know why I went for Giga Drain there, but I killed it off very easily with a Flame Burst. And in fact, you don't even have to prey on its weaknesses to be able to kill it. Just hit it with something somewhat strong. So I'm going to take Zebstrika out of the front area, front slot. That's what I was thinking of, because I don't know, just used them enough for now. We'll put Seismitoad in the front for this battle and see how that goes. And it looks like this is going to be a veteran Carla, and she's going to start off with a Maractus, which I guess is interesting. That's bad news for me, though, because I've got my Seismitoad out here, and I'm 4 times weak against grass. I'm going to try to stay in and see what happens, but it knows Petal Dance, which has 120 base power. It's going to get stabbed from it as well, and with a double weakness, Seismitoad goes down in one hit. So that was probably a bad idea to stay in and not switch there. Probably stupid of me to do. So, let's see. I'll bring in Cryogonal now. And we'll go for an Icy Wind to finish it off. This should easily go down to that at the HP that it was at. Arachnus really isn't that great of a Pokemon on either end, be it attacking or defending. So, alright, so this veteran Carla person is going to send out another Cryogonal. So it's going to be Cryogonal versus Cryogonal, but I don't really like that matchup, so I'm going to switch out to Chandelure, knowing that he will resist every attack that this Cryogonal sends his way. And with a Stab Flame Burst that's super effective on this Cryogonal that's 5 levels lower than my Chandelure, it survives somehow and gets off an Ice Beam, which is not very effective, but it still does an okay amount of damage. It's just ridiculous how especially defensive Cryogonal is. It's ridiculous. It's not fair, almost. Moving on, our next Pokemon is a level 39 Alomomola, and I'm going to send out Zebstrika for this one. Spark, of course, barely does half of its HP worth of damage, and it's going to go for a dive, so I can't do anything this turn. And I survived that pretty nicely, and a second Spark should take it out. Down it goes. Like I've said before, it's almost impossible to take Alomomola out in one hit, especially with a physical attack. It just doesn't happen. It has too much HP. So, I kind of took a beating in that battle, honestly. Oh crap, I forgot Cheren was going to battle me here. Not good. Well, hopefully Cheren is easier than the other trainers, because I've just not been doing so well in this episode. What do you have to say? I need to know if you can handle battling N. Okay. So we just fought Bianca a couple of episodes ago. Now it's time to go against Cheren. He's got 4 Pokemon, and he's going to start off with his Unpheasant, normal and flying type. And it's a level 43, so this is not going to be a slouch battle by any means. Let's go for a Flame Burst with our Chandelure here. He's going to detect, I guess, to see what we were going to do. But I'm not going to change my tactics. And he stupidly goes for a Taunt here after I blatantly attacked him on the first turn. He thinks I was just going to change what I was going to do. He is faster than me. And he goes for an Air Slash, which misses, which is actually really funny. So he just did nothing, basically, with his Unpheasant. And Chandelure grew up to level 46 as a result. Leopard is next. So it's a Dark type, so I'm actually going to stay with Chandelure in this, which might be stupid. And yep, he's faster than me. That was stupid. I think I could have killed him, but he was faster than me, so that failed. Okay. So I guess I don't really have a choice but to bring in Serperior here. Nothing else can really do a lot of damage to it, and Cryogonal will take a beating from its physical attacks. Strength did almost nothing, and that was actually a misclick on my part. I was trying to do Leaf Blade, but that's okay. And I get a crit, so Leaper goes down. So I guess I made up for that. Now he's going to bring out his Emboar, which is his most powerful Pokemon. And I've got nothing to attack it with because Archeops is in the box still because I have the Dove. And Seismitoad is dead. So, what to do in this stressful situation? Time to send out my level 10 Pidove. Because Pidove is amazing. It's actually just going to be Death Fodder, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I don't like Pidove that much anyway. So we'll go for a Revive and Revive Seismitoad. Takedown. Goodbye, Pidove. A little bit of recoil, but not much. And, oh, he has leftover, so he just heals off that damage. Now we'll bring in Seismitoad, even though he's at half health. And we can probably almost kill him with Surf, even though this thing's at level 45, which is the same level as me. And I did almost kill him in one hit. Takedown does some damage, but it's not enough to finish me off, and I'm faster than him, so yeah, Emboar is going down. Surf, and goodbye, Emboar. So he's got one Pokemon left, and Seismitoad grows up to level 46 there, and Simisage is his final Pokemon, which happens to be a good matchup against Seismitoad. So I'm going to want to switch out here to avoid having him die again. So I'll go ahead into my Cryogonal. He's at level 46, so I've got a 3-level advantage here. I should be faster than him. No, I'm not faster. And he goes for the Seed Bomb. Crap. And that actually takes Cryogonal out in one hit with his awful physical defense. That did not go as planned. Man, I am getting annihilated today. What the hell is wrong with me? Okay. Aerial Ace with Superior. That should do about half. Yeah, about that. He goes for Seed Bomb again, which is not very effective. That doesn't do very much at all. I'll go for a Coil here to decrease the amount of damage I take and also raise my attack. So Seed Bomb again, and that does even less than last time. And we'll go for an Aerial Ace again, and that should finish him off. And it does, so not necessarily by the skin of my teeth, but kind of sort of by the skin of my teeth, I defeat Cheren. Oh, that was kind of scary. Right, now I have to make your Pokemon healthy, so he actually fully heals us, which is useful, because I was going to have to go back to the Pokemon Center anyway. So I guess that kind of worked out. There's not much I can do to help you, but take this. And Bianca's going to give us the very useful Max Revives. That's so nice of her. Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny? At a time like this. Come on, Cheren, could you smile just for once? Seriously, Buzzkill. Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change everything. You know, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out the things we want to do and the things we can do are different for each of us, right? That's what's made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You're right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. Well, that was deep, Cheren. Alright, there are as many truths and ideals as there are people and Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help one another out. That's why people and Pokemon are always by each other's side. And that's what I've come to think lately. Well, thanks for sharing that with me, Cheren. I really, really needed to know that. Thanks so much. If anything happens to you or Alder, I will do everything I can to help out. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? And he runs away. He's gone. Culination, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something like, totally inspiring, you know? Okay, best foot forward. And she just walks away. That was really cool, I guess. But that's going to be where I'm going to stop for this time, guys. In the next episode, we'll finish up what's left of Route 10 and get started on Victory Road, hopefully. But thank you very much for watching, folks, and please stay tuned for episode number 51. Game on!